Welcome back, ladies, to the Work in Real Time, episode 17. It is June the 24th. My name is Alicia, and I am a holistic health coach to support women in creating lives that feel sustainable, nourishing, and grounded. Lately, I have felt a little disappointed in myself, not because I quit or have given up, but because I haven't been showing up the way I thought I would. Over the last few weeks, I slowly got back into my Empower Her Journey coursework, but not nearly at the pace I wanted. I haven't felt like I've had much momentum lately. My blood sugar numbers and blood pressure have been running high. I've had more headaches here recently. My sleep hasn't been great. I've been drinking more coffee, scrolling on my phone more than I would like, eating more sweets than usual. And part of me keeps wanting to say, Alicia, get it together. But another part of me is learning something important. Maybe this isn't the moment to get it together because life has been full. I celebrated my daughter's graduation. I had family in town. I moved things between houses. I celebrated my 55th birthday. And somewhere along the way, I gave myself permission to eat more sweets than usual. Maybe a little too much permission. But instead of turning that into a shame story, I'm trying to see it for what it is, a season. One of the lessons I completed recently was about gentle nutrition. And one of the biggest things I learned is that health does not have to come from fear. For years, I believed nutrition meant rules, restriction, control, good foods, bad foods, success, failures. But what I'm beginning to understand is that real nourishment is much softer than that. It's asking, what would support me right now? Not, how can I punish myself for what I ate yesterday? And honestly, that feels revolutionary. Because when I look back at my history with diets, I can see how much energy I spent trying to follow rules and be perfect, trying to maintain something that often didn't fit real life. For years, I banned myself whenever I gained weight back. Now I'm beginning to ask a different question. Was I failing, or was I trying to live inside a system that wasn't designed to be sustainable? That question changes everything. Because when I stopped blaming myself, something inside me softened. It made me feel relief, compassion, as well as lighter. One thing I'm proud of is that even during this messy season, I haven't abandoned myself. Years ago, a stretch like this would have sent me completely off the rails. I would have stopped paying attention, trying, or caring. And then months would go by before I tried again. That's not what's happening now. I'm still drinking water. Hydration is a priority. I'm still trying to support my body. I'm still paying attention and showing up. I even changed something in my morning routine that has made a surprising difference. I used to wake up and immediately go to work. I would brush my teeth, throw on some clothes, and start doing. But I realized my nervous system hated that. Now I spend the first hour of my morning moving slower. I stretch, prepare my hydration, check in with myself, write something for the day, and ease into my morning instead of attacking it. I think that one small change has been one of the healthiest things I've done all year, because what I'm learning at 55 is that health isn't just about food. It's more about how we move through our day, how we treat ourselves, and whether we constantly rush ourselves or allow ourselves to breathe. And maybe that's why this season feels different. Because even though things aren't perfect, I still hear myself saying, have compassion, be patient, keep going, as well as you don't need to start over. And that may be the biggest victory of all. I'm beginning to realize that healing isn't proven during the easy seasons. It's proven during the hard ones, the busy and overwhelming seasons, the seasons where the numbers aren't cooperating and life interrupts the plan. Because those are the moments where we find out whether we've truly changed. And I think I have. Not completely, but enough to know that I am no longer the woman who quits on herself. I'm becoming a woman who stays, adjusts, learns, rests, and begins again without calling it failure. I think that's progress. That's it for this episode of The Work in Real Time. Take care of yourself. And remember, you don't have to do this perfectly. You just have to stay. In the meantime, if you're navigating your own relationship with food, body, or health, and would like to learn more about the Empower Her journey or join my free private Facebook group, you can find that information in the links below. And I'll see you next time right here for The Work in Real Time.